Hello, his beloved children. I just wanted to discuss and give you a few thoughts about the direction of this channel and why you may or may not be interested in tuning into it and subscribing to it. What I want to do, because there's a lot of opinions out there, and I give opinions too, but I feel like there's a need just for Scripture to be read the way it is, the way it was divinely inspired, not adding or taking away from it and me giving your opinion, just reading Scripture. And what I want to do, and I'm going to try to do until I can't do it anymore, is every night, and I think I'm going to put it at 7 o'clock to put it a little earlier rather than 8, because 8 seems a little late, is spend about an hour reading Scripture. And what I want to read is I want to read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And I want to read it over and over until it's like burned into my heart. And I want to make the recordings like no longer than an hour, that way you can listen to it on your way back and forth to work, and you can share with me on the journey. And I'm to the point of thinking, maybe I just don't make any commentary, maybe I don't give my opinion at first and last, and just have Scripture reading and just read it. And I'm going through a book right now which is really good, and it's something you would give a new believer, and it's just Scripture verses of the story of Jesus. And the next thing I want to do is I want to actually, open up a Bible and read through Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And I know there's various translations and stuff, and I'm going to try doing New King James, because I feel good about the King James Version, and I think it would be easier to read and digest, and more on course to what the King James Version is, and easier to listen to as well. So I'm going to try that, and starting tonight, I think I'm going to schedule it for 7 o'clock. And I'm going to continue with the book that I'm on right now. And I'm going to read through it. And then I'll pick up the New King James, and I'll start with Matthew and go through it, Mark and Luke and John. And then when I finish it, I'm going to start over again. And these are not going to be pre-recorded videos or anything like that. It's going to be me live reading. And I know that the more I do this, the more I practice it, I'll get better at it. And my rhythm, my speech, and hopefully when I'm offline, I'll teach myself to pronounce some of these biblical characters that I have difficulty pronouncing. Anyways, if you're interested in something like that, subscribe to my channel, because I feel like his message is the most important message for humanity and in our eternal salvation. So let's give this a try and see how it works out. I may not be saying stuff that people in mass want to hear, but it's not about just creating a generic popular message to get to a lot of people. It's about sharing the truth. It's about the one of 99, and I want to reach that one lost sheep that's out there that needs to be reached. So if no one watches my video, a very few, that's fine, because it's about that one. It's about that one. And so join me on this journey, subscribe and share. And I'm going to pray about if I should even give any opinion on there or just read straight Scripture. And the opinion would be before I start reading Scripture and after. I'm really thinking about it and debating it. And I feel like it needs to be devoted exclusively to just reading Scripture and Jesus' story of his life on this earth. So, give me your thoughts on this. I would love to have them. And let me know. Let's get a deep understanding of Jesus' story, and let's dig into it, and let's commit it to our hearts. His beloved children, I love you, and have a wonderful weekend.